Yeah, true. Very true.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Jerry.
How's it going, Tessa?
Good, how are you?
Super. This
Great.
is my complaint against your Officer Kluver for
Okay.
falsifying reports and mysteriously missing to document chemical stains at the Brooten airport when she's a trained observer.
Okay.
Also, I did some checking into your former chief of police, Osvaldo, let's see, what's his name? Carbajal?
Okay.
He was at the November 3rd meeting, and he's making these wild and outrageous claims that supposedly there's this job for Derek at the Albany Police Force.
Okay.
I checked there, and there was no such job. There's supposedly some part-time jobs, but that's not believable that there was an open job there for Derek. So apparently he's just trying to use his position as Albany Chief of Police in full uniform, representing their job when there wasn't a job there.
Okay.
And then the same day I contacted you about the information for the times when the police work.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible I could get last year's schedule, seeing so no one wants to give me the current schedule? Your officer...
I don't get a schedule.
Well, the thing is, I presume that there's a schedule presented to prove that the police force...
They have their activity reports.
There you go.
Okay.
So I presume there's some activity report that proves what they did for the year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it should show when they were active, when they weren't active, that type of thing. So.
Yep. What dates do you want?
Well, I presume there's a year thing they print out. I've seen other police forces where they show what they've done for the year.
Okay.
How many service calls, whatever, that type of thing. So
Okay.
I'm sure there's a year-end type of thing.
I will see what I can find. Yep.
Well, anyhow, your former police chief, I sent him a data request for his policy and procedure manual, which he has still not sent to me. The City of Albany has sent me their personnel handbook, but they haven't sent me the data practice manual. And then that same day that I was contacting you, and I spoke to Officer Kluver when she didn't want to answer whether you had a new police chief or not.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I contacted your potentially new police chief, interim police chief, Paul Wagner.
Okay.
And I asked for the policy and procedure manual for the city of Paynesville.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of sending me the policy and procedure manual, he decided to send it to the city administrator. And then she started, harassing me, saying that I needed to fill out a form, that type of thing.
Okay.
Wasting my time, insulting my intelligence, and wasting public resources.
Yeah, and I don't know how they do things over there. But
I understand. I'm just trying to put things in context, so in case there's troubles with this new chief of police, that you understand what they were trying to pull on me.
Okay.
And then when I complained about it, said I was going to file a complaint if they didn't do their job, then I received some threats that I was threatening the city administrator. So, of course, I reported that to the mayor. Well, in the process of trying to report to the mayor, he asked if I was recording the phone call. So obviously the chief of police and or city administrator contacted the mayor, and he proceeds to hang up on me.
Okay.
And then later I get these harassing emails from the mayor saying that I should apologize for obeying the law. See, because I recorded the conversation that I had with him, and I don't appreciate that to start with. So if that's the kind of service you're going to get from the chief of police, then I can see there's going to be immediate problems right away.
Okay.
So, again, I don't appreciate that. So.
I understand.
Okay. So I'm still waiting on that information from your city attorneys, for like this new, this supposed supplemental report that was brought up at the November 17th meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly, your former chief of police now was claiming that, or making wild and outrageous claims that the Department of Agriculture was contacted when there's absolutely no mention of the Department of Agriculture mentioned in that report for July 23rd, 2013 at all.
Okay.
And again, I told you that the proper authority to contact was the Minnesota Department of Agriculture Aeronautics Division.
Right, yep.
So, I want to find out where this report is, if this is just some new manufactured thing that's come into it. And I put that in my complaint there too, that I've asked for this previously and it hasn't been provided. So
okay.
So anyhow, let's see. Oh, the other thing that I forgot to mention to you in my phone call to the other day was that you said that Derek's last day was last Sunday.
The letter said the 30th, yes.
Okay. Well, my presumption is that from the Facebook fanatics, they said that he put in his 2-week notice on a day that would have been I think it was November 18th or something like that. So it would come out December 2nd would be 2 weeks. So apparently from that information, he left 2 days early before his 2 weeks. And the information I have from the personnel handbook from the city of Albany is that you lose benefits if you don't fulfill your full 2 weeks.
Okay.
And there was no documentation in the November 17th meeting where Derek had said that he was resigning during the meeting.
I realized that, yep.
Right.
When I received the letter, it was dated the 17th, so
Okay.
that's what we go by.
Okay. Not when you received it.
It could have been on my desk, but we just went by the dates that were on the letter.
Okay. I'm just going by what the Facebook fanatics, which one of the fanatics is a relative, so I presume that they would know.
I understand
happened,
that.
so.
Yep. I'm just going based on the letter that was given to me.
That's fine.
So
that's fine.
that's what the council and the mayor went based on was the
fine.
dates on the letter.
Okay. So, but then you acknowledge that it wasn't a full 2 weeks.
Looking at it that way, I guess, yeah, if you want to go that route, but like I said.
Okay. Well, that's all I'm asking. So.
Yep, and our policy doesn't have that like Albany does, so.
Okay. Okay.
But
well, I guess
he
I never.
wasn't paid for those 2 weeks or those 2 days that he didn't work, so.
Okay. Okay.
That way.
Okay. Well, I'm just clarifying that. So.
Yep, I realize that.
Okay. Well, thanks, Tessa. I appreciate your help.
You're welcome.
Yep. Bye now.
Bye.